All right, we are live. Welcome to another Burglar Report with Mr. Dave Steppenwolf. Today we're going dark. Today we're going to talk about the virus that shall not be named. Probably shouldn't have said virus. I think I already triggered all the YouTube algorithms. But first off, let me flex some of my Deluxe merchandise. Why not? You got this fancy coffee cup you see me frequently beveraging from. The glare is terrible. It says Burglar Report on this side. Come on, glare. Whatever. Also, for Father's Day, my kids bought me my own merchandise for Father's Day. Let me show you a little something here. Burglar Report t-shirt. You know that guy pretty well. And I don't know if you noticed how fast that shirt came off, ladies. Anyhow, moving along. The old creative juices flowing. So, I guess first of all, I got to preface all of this. That probably was second of all. I might have said first of all already. I need to preface all this to saying that this is indeed my own opinion. I am no medical expert. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, so I'm just laying it out there. California, going on a shutdown again for the COVID-19. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. I get it. I get it's fun to be scared. And, you know, people know I like to wear a mask. People like to get out there, wear a mask, be part of the theatrics. Like to be a good little sheep. Sometimes. I'll admit, I was worried at first. Then, you start looking at the numbers. You start looking at the science that's coming out. The actual science. Not the politics that people are screaming in your face at science. You see, you know, trust me. I go out, if I can avoid it, I don't wear a mask. Going into gas stations, no mask. Not sick. Don't need it. This is all my opinion. Get a lot of sideways looks. You see plenty of YouTube videos with Karens and the like. Well, you don't believe in science? You don't wear a mask? No, that's politics. Science of it? Let's start with particle size. Your average cloth mask is between 10 and 100 microns in pore size. Coronavirus is 0.1 microns. That's between 100 and 1,000 times smaller than the pore size of the mask. Don't know how that's not going to get through. Kind of like strapping a chain link fence to your face. Now, what the mask does prevent, I would think, is the delivery mechanism, the droplets. Catches some droplets, but if it gets anywhere near you, imagine it's going through the mask. So, when I'm looking at it, mask ain't doing shit. This came from what it's theorized. It's a level 4 bioweapons facility in Wuhan. You need a biohazard suit to keep safe. Otherwise, it doesn't do shit. Coronavirus seems to be a small family of viruses, which is why everybody gets colds, everybody catches flus, what have you. So the mask seems to be all political. You know what? I get the social distancing, but I think the best we can do is just wash our hands, don't touch your face, get some sun and exercise. Because a lot of the stuff that they're enforcing, nothing to do with science. It's come out that the virus doesn't survive UV light, shutting down beaches. And I see the first wave of shutdown made sense. Everybody was scared. We were figuring things out. Well, we're kind of figuring some stuff out. And numbers are coming out. The death rate is about 0.1% to 0.01% or 0.05%, depending on the areas. On average, it seems to be 0.1%. So you have a 99.9% chance of not dying from the virus if you contract it. Not to mention I believe the latest, one of the numbers I heard, who fucking knows, 0.074% of the people that die from it are non-elderly. So you got the actual 0.074%. These are all fucking stupid numbers. It's like 99.93% of the people that die from it are elderly, predisposed conditions, all that shit. I mean, you guys all fucking know. So those are some damn good numbers. I'm not saying the virus is fake. I know it's a real virus. Killed upwards tens of thousands of people, I'm sure. The official numbers last time I checked was over 138,000. Now, you do have the incentive, which has come out, that hospitals are given to report every death as a COVID death because they're going broke. I've heard from many different sources. I've read many different sources. Nurses and doctors at the beginning of the virus were ready to be furloughed, if not temporarily laid off, because nobody's coming in for the expensive cancer treatments. Nobody's coming in for the elective surgeries. Nobody's making any money. So, in that respect, I get that. But what does that do for the numbers? It pads the numbers in what direction? I don't know. So is it being overreported? I think so. I don't know for sure. Can't prove anything, obviously. This is all speculation and conjecture. But I don't think another lockdown is the answer. I don't know what the answer is. Who fucking knows? But I know I know it's a terrible virus. People are dying, and a lot of people are upset. For anybody that supposedly wants to go mask free, wants to enjoy the freedoms, or whatever the other fucking reasoning people think that I want to go without a mask is, and that by not wanting to wear a mask, I'm being selfish and not wanting to save lives. Whose lives are you saving? I think that argument is that by me not wearing a mask is I don't want to save lives. I think that's very short-sighted, because they're talking about the elderly, that you want to protect the elderly, protect the spread of corona. I get that, but what about the rest of the world? What about for every 1% of unemployment rate is 30,000 suicides, and all the shutdown is causing a lot of suicides? Obviously, very high unemployment rate. What about the third world? We definitely live in a fucking bubble in the Western world. Latest numbers last month from the UN, over 2 million people have starved to death. Over 2 million have died from the coronavirus, but not from, almost dropped my drinks. Not from the virus itself, from the economic shutdown in response to the virus. These people starved to death. These are third world countries, people all over Africa, India, China, South America. These people have no jobs. These people aren't doing the shit farming, the freaking shit mining, all the stuff that our economy depends on is all the stuff that they do. And the projected numbers are another 100 million plus on the verge of starvation, are going to starve to death if we continue to shut our economy down. So whose fucking lives are we saving? 500,000 worldwide dead from the coronavirus. Who knows what numbers are true or not. It's still a tragedy. 2 million plus starved to death because we're shutting down our economies. In the third world, what happened to Black Lives Matter? What happened to anything besides our own fucking selves? Doesn't make any fucking sense. 100 plus million, the fucking numbers are mind-boggling. And we're talking talking about a situation we can't even wrap my head around. I can't imagine my kids out on the street looking for food, out digging through trash and shit. It's fucking nuts. And we're here trying to fucking feel safe, play along with the theater, wearing our masks, being good little fucking brown shirts, ratting on each other. Get the fuck out of here with that. There are people out there talking. I'm not buying it. Don't know what we can do about it. But there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a more sensible way. But I don't think that's going to happen. And you got all these restaurants, all these non-essential small businesses that were just opening back up, shutting back down. What the hell are they going to do? What are we going to do when the unemployment, that federal extra super unemployment runs out at the end of the month here in July? And what are these people going to do with no money? You already see all kinds of, petty crime going up, theft, all the terrible, people stealing shit to survive. Starting up already. Been starting up. Nobody's working. That's why all the riots, everyone's fucking pissed off. What's going to happen? What's going to happen when another idiot cop kills unsuspecting black man or anybody of color? The fucking world's going to be set on fire. We can't shut things down. Not to mention, it's got to be unhealthy. It's definitely unhealthy for the mental health of a lot of people, including children. Homeschooling ain't for everybody. Parents can't handle it, that's for damn sure. Kids need the social interaction, as much as I don't agree with the social structure a lot of times, but fuck. It doesn't make sense. Long term, and on top of that, long term has got to be more detrimental to our health. We evolved as a species together. We're like a single biome, all this fucking randomness all over Earth. We have more bacteria cells than human cells in our bodies. We need to touch each other. We need to interact with each other. I'm no expert in immunology or germ fucking theory, but come on. It used to be common sense. It used to be common sense to let your kid go play in the dirt. Let them build their immune system up. Eating random shit off the floor. That's normal. That's what a 2-year-old does. They crawl around. 1-year-old. 6-month-old crawling around, putting shit in their mouth. No, go catch them, stop them, but that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get these viruses, get them through our system, because shutting down is just going to end up killing far more people than not. And, my idea, my theory, fucking understanding, my opinion. I don't know. I see this as fucking dark times ahead. It's pretty crazy. I don't know what we're going to do. But I did want to let some of my frustrations out, I guess, because, just got the announcement today we're being shut down again in California. Malls are closing down. We already had restaurants and bars closed down last week. It was fucking nice to go to a restaurant. Now we got to sit outside, if that. Fucking middle of summer. Yeah, right. It's only been 100 plus degrees all week out here in Southern California. Fuck me. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, there's going to be some protests, and there's going to be some riots on both sides, and it's just going to get ugly, I think. Because people are going to go fucking crazy with no money and no jobs. And all this stress, and all the fucking masks, and all the people telling other people to fucking wear the masks, and all the other bullshit in between. Kids going, I don't fucking know. It's just collapsing around us. This is the beginning of some mass chaos. Speaking of mass chaos, I wanted a part 3. But, I mean, I've seen a lot of people waking up to Black Lives Matter, the top of the movement, the people heading up, the trained Marxists that are controlling the movement. The grassroots, like I said, is legit. People are hurting, and they want some understanding, they want some attention. They want to, yeah, I get that. But a lot of people are waking up to the top of Black Lives Movement, all the democratic nonsense, and I've seen a lot of good videos. It's good. Just hope more people wake up. But I don't know. Fuck it. Anyways, I guess I'll just keep this. I rambled on enough. I'm trying to come out with some funnier shit. I like my funny videos better. It's just been a lot of nonsense. I'm getting back in the saddle there, and it's good coffee. It's a good coffee mug. I don't know. Whatever. Spilled myself. See you next time. Signing off.